Sup YouTube, what is going on? It is your boy Ogyoku here, back again, and I have a question. Do you hate meta picks in Pokemon Champions? Meta picks in Pokemon Champions are running rampant right now, and a lot of the time it seems really hard to counter it. Today, for this video, I'm going to be showcasing an off-meta counter to help deal with these teams. The main star of this team behind my webcam is Mega Venusaur. Mega Venusaur is actually a really good pick to help deal with these off-meta Pokemon for three main reasons. Reason number one, it's resistant to Fairy. Do you know a Fairy type Pokemon that's running rampant in the online ladder right now? Reason number two, its ability Thick Fat. When Venusaur Mega evolves, it pretty much reduces the damage received from fire types and ice types. Do you know a fire and ice type that's running rampant right now? I know I do. And I think I said three reasons. What's the third? Oh, the third reason, it's bulky. Mega Venusaur is super bulky, and because we are taking reduced damage from those three very big problems, it allows us to take very minimal damage and allows us to do tons of damage back with obviously Giga Drain, Sludge Bomb, and Earth Power, obviously to the respective Pokemon that we're trying to target down. This team here specifically won an online tournament. I think it was one of the first online tournaments for Pokemon Champions. It's a very well-rounded team, specifically designed to help counter these meta picks that are super popular right now in Pokemon Champions. We have a few other Pokemon here joining us. Obviously, we have Tyranitar with the Focus Sash for a little bit of weather control of our own. Kind of just helps because rain teams, sun teams, sand teams are as well are pretty popular right now, more so sun and rain. So that's kind of to help counter those teams and, you know, weaken any moves that might be boosted by those specific weather conditions. We have Garchomp, obviously because he doesn't take any tick damage when he's in the sand. Also just a really strong Pokemon, super prevalent right now. And I think it's the number 2 pick over Incineroar, which is kind of crazy. Definitely a good Pokemon to have, good spread moves, really good damage. We have Primarina. I don't think I've actually ever used Primarina on a VGC team before. This is the first time. It's really good to help deal with any fire types. Obviously we got the liquid voice ability, so Hyper Voice becomes a water type move, and it's also just good to help deal with any dragon types as well that might be pesky because we've got Moonblast. The last two Pokemon, Corviknight, just really good, really off meta tank that can really, you know, take a lot of damage. We can get some pretty powerful Brave Birds and Iron Heads off. We also have Tailwind of our own for a little bit of speed control, and Roost to just help restore some HP, given that we have Tailwind up, of course. The final Pokemon here is Rotom Heat, specifically. He's holding Choice Scarf. So the point with the point with Rotom Heat is we want to establish either speed or just have crazy speed and get off crazy amounts of damage. A lot of the time you'll lead with Rotom and either maybe Mega Venusaur or Primarina, even Garchomp as well. You'll use Electro Web, get both Pokemon damaged, lowers their speed, and allows your other Pokemon with Rotom to kind of swoop in and deal a lot of damage. There are certain situations that are better when you bring Rotom and say maybe like Primarina over Mega Venusaur. There's two types that this team specifically needs to look out for if you want to preserve Mega Venusaur and then, you know, save it and do a lot of damage in return. Those two types are Psychic and Flying. If you can eliminate those two major threats on the opponent's team, you can really take off with every Pokemon pretty much. You can be hyper aggressive and, you know, just sweep the Pokemon and take as little damage as possible, really. I do want to mention as well, Aaron Cybertron Zhang did post a video of this team specifically. He does go into a lot of good detail about it, and as well he has a cheat sheet. I'm going to post a link to that video in the description. I definitely recommend go checking it out. He probably does a way better job of it. Not probably, he definitely does a way better job of explaining the team rather than I do. As well as he has the cheat sheets and he plays games of his own, which are super helpful and super educational if you want to get to know this team a little bit better. Because I'm definitely not as good as him. He'll do a better job explaining. Anyways, I do want to mention this team specifically has me on a 10-game win streak. I'll post the picture up now. This team has been doing really well, and I'm excited to showcase a little bit more games, just playing and showing the team off in as many more ways as possible, because I do think this is a really good team right now. Alrighty, hopping in to our very first battle. What do we have here? Okay, this is kind of interesting. He does have Pelipper for the rain, Archelon as well. I'm assuming he's probably gonna bring Pelipper just because he sees my Tyranitar. He does also have Sinistcha, Sableye. I don't like the Kangaskhan, and Sui and Arcanine. Hmm. Okay, so remember when I said there were two types that this team really gets put at a disadvantage? We're going up against one of them, flying. I don't hate the Rotom Wash, or Rotom Heat lead, sorry. I think Rotom lead would do pretty good. We could lead Garchomp. I do, Pelipper could have a wide guard. Primarina is not bad. I think Primarina is fairly decent, especially against that Arcanine. Primarina. We definitely want to bring Mega Venusaur, because Mega Venusaur could definitely take off here a lot. And I think we just bring Tyranitar for our own weather control. Obviously, if we can predict when Archaludon, I don't know, I say it differently every time. If we can predict when he's going to use Electroshot, we can bring in Tyranitar to basically keep him in, like, pretty much useless for another turn. Okay, so Archaludon and Sableye. He could go for, he could go for Electroshot. I don't want to Volt Switch in case... Yeah, I don't know if I really like the Volt Switch. We can go Electro Web, lower their speed a bit, and I think it's probably worth it to... you know what? Let's Protect with Primarina. He could also just go for like a Flash Cannon. That's something else I wouldn't really like. He doesn't swap. Okay, so that's fine. Sableye is gonna use Rain Dance. Okay, so okay. That's the plan that they did go for. We protected on Primarina, which was definitely the right call. It's good. We're gonna lower their speed. We do raise like his stamina, but we have Primarina. Not Primarina. Venusaur's a special attacker, so the sturdy ability doesn't really worry us all that much. So he probably didn't bring Pelipper. He probably just brought the other guy. I'm okay to Electro Web, and then or we could double swap. Actually, you know what? I don't hate the double swap. We have lowered their speed. I'd rather Tyranitar beat the Electroshot if he does go into one. I think he definitely will. So I think I'm okay with the double swap in here because they can't really do anything to hit Venusaur for anything right now. And then if they do go for another Electroshot, it's going to take another turn. So we kind of just avoid any damage from Archaludon. Hopefully Encore is fine. Encore is fine. He did try to go for another Electroshot. Okay. So he's going to be locked in this turn. We are faster, so we can double into the Archaludon. He can't swap out, so Archaludon's pretty much dead here. And we need to be careful with Sableye having Encore. But I mean, that's fine. Sableye can't fake out. Yeah, double in. That speed drop at the start is like super handy. Because now, I mean, we're kind of guaranteed anyways to outspeed the Archaludon, but it's just, I like the guarantee. As well, I mean, Sableye is Prankster, so the speed drop on the Sableye doesn't really matter, but Sableye can't really do anything this turn. Because what'll it I mean, Rain Dance, sure, we're going to outspeed and we're going to take out Archaludon. They could swap. I don't really mind if they swap because we're not targeting it. Yeah, so they don't swap or anything. I mean, they could go for like a Rain Dance, but that's the only thing I can really see them doing. They can't Encore, they can't disable. Yeah, so they do go for the Rain Dance, but that's fine. Earth Power. And then we low kick, so it's -1 speed, so it's nothing to worry. Wonderful. And we preserved our sash on Tyranitar, which I really like. If they didn't bring Pelipper, I mean, that's That's pretty good for us because we don't have to worry about Venusaur. Okay, so they did Kangaskhan. What do we do here? Probably fakes out the T-Tar, right? I don't think I need to worry too much about Sableye. Is it Mega Kang? Mega Kang might be a bit of an issue. Because if we can swap... I don't like the swap, really, into any of these. I mean, we just low kick, right? We just double in. If he wants to encore us into one of these, that's fine. Okay. So he does Mega. Fake out probably into Venusaur if I had to guess. I'd be okay with fake out into either one. No, he went for encore. Onto... Okay. I mean, we're just earth powering, which is fine. Double edge into Venusaur. Okay. I mean, that's fine. Look at the tank on that. And then the recoil damage plus low kick. I mean, how heavy is... we double into it anyways. He doesn't fake out. So, I mean, as long as low kick can pick up the KO here, I really like the position that we're in. And it picks up the KO. Nice, 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 nice. That's huge. That's huge. See, the fun thing is, you just ignore the Sableye, which is good. I also don't mind swapping out Venusaur here. Sinisha, I mean, okay. I think I double swap here. Okay, the guy forfeit anyways. I was worried about maybe him using Encore on the Tyranitar because obviously like low kick into Sinistra isn't gonna do anything. But I mean, I was fine with the double swap out anyways. It was pretty much a 4v1 at that point, right? But that was pretty good. And you can see we have the 11 win streak going. So we'll do another match just to see how this is. But that's generally how the team is gonna work. A lot of the time you do want to bring Rotom, not every single time, but having Rotom to start out to get the guaranteed speed drop, as guaranteed that it hits, is really, really strong. Okay. This is where the team is really going to get tested out here. This is a very meta team and a lot of people are running it. I played this team so many times and I've lost so many times against it. I think this is the team that... What am I trying to say? This is the team... When I was playing another team, this is the team that I lost. But anyways, potential leads. Floette doesn't really scare me all too much. The thing that scares me is that Aerodactyl. I don't mind the Rotom. I think Rotom Venusaur here is still a pretty strong lead. We just need to get rid of that Aerodactyl. I mean, we don't even have to lead... I think we lead Rotom Primarina here again. Just because he could wide guard, but we could always like Volt Switch with Rotom into Venusaur maybe. We definitely bring Venusaur here. Garchomp, I don't like too much. Corviknight might be a bit better. I think we bring Corviknight just to maybe see if we can get a little bit of speed control on our side. But I mean, what could they lead? They could lead... I'm kind of counting on Aerodactyl being the lead, and then them just maybe bringing Floette or... I don't know. It could also just be Floette, Sneasler as a lead. I think that's a very real possibility. Oh my god, this guy's high rank. 1955. Yeah, okay. So there's Floette and Sneasler. They could Dire Claw into us. Am I okay with the Dire Claw though? I don't know if I want to protect. I could always Hyper Voice. Because, I mean, what could they do? They could fake out. Who would they fake out? If I were them, I would fake out Rotom because I know they could take out the Primarina. I'm okay. I'm super nervous for this, but I think we can do it. I think we can do it, especially if we have Venusaur. I'd really like to get this speed drop. Okay, so Sneasler went for the fake out on the Rotom, and then what, a Gleam? A Calm Mind. Ooh, that's not very good. Okay, this is the more bulky build. Hyper Voice is okay. Oh, do we Hydro Cannon? I don't know. We could Hydro Cannon. I actually... We can live, right? Rotom is still the fastest thing. I really want the speed drop here. I don't think I go for it. I don't. No. We're not gonna go. We're gonna go for another Hyper Voice. That's fine. I mean, that's fine. We could have gone for Hydro Cannon. I think that would have been really, really funny. But the speed drop is more important here. I need to play optimally against this team. Does not do a lot, but we're not doing it for the Moonblast into Rotom. I mean, I think that's fine. Rotom lives? What? Rotom is a goat. Holy moly. We just Electro Web again. If he wants to protect Floette, that's fine. We outspeed. I think Sneasler goes down as long as they stay in. It was the right move, not the Hydro Cannon. As much as I want to click Hydro Cannon, Primarina wouldn't have been able to do anything on this turn. And we need, like, having Sneasler gone is going to be really good. Or even if they just want to swap, because it's a free speed drop on anything really that comes in. Sneasler might be... That's fine. Sneasler goes down. It was White Herb. Okay. Do we live? Primarina lives. Holy moly, the bulk on this team is crazy. We get Citrus Berry back. They could just Gleam, but Hyper Voice is going to take out Sneasler. And Floette is down to 30% HP with a -1 speed, by the way. That's huge. Draining Kiss. I mean, it's not going to kill much. Rotom, 10%. Sure. Did they have anything that would... Aerodactyl into here might be scary. I could have brought in Corviknight. Corviknight would have been the safer switch in. Please, no Aerodactyl. Rotom is fine. Rotom is actually fine. We could Mega Sludge. I go for an Electric. I don't really want to bring in Corviknight. We can just bait it out with a Protect, right? Yeah, I think we just bait the Protect because Rotom could go for like Volt Switch, bring something else in. I don't think he brings Aerodactyl here then. If he doesn't bring Aerodactyl, I mean, I really like that. It's pretty good. Given that we can get this Mega Floette off the damn board, then I really, really like our position. Okay, we use Protect. Rotom doesn't protect. I don't think Floette would protect. Okay, Floette protects. That's fine. Electro Web. Yeah, Electro Web is fine. Electro Web is fine. I mean, Floette can't really hit us for anything. Okay, whatever. Sludge Bomb onto the Rotom would have been a little bit better, but not really. Yeah, Sludge Bomb hits everything, so... Don't hate a Corviknight. Swap into this. We do have a fair bit of bulk. I just don't think Primarina survives. I mean, we can just Moonblast. I don't know if Primarina is gonna survive. You know, like, he does. Primarina survives. Okay. So, okay, that means Floette goes first here. Draining Kiss is fine. That's really not doing much. And we get a Moonblast onto the Rotom, which is really good. Now, okay, it's 61. I don't know if Sludge Bomb KOs it here. Maybe we should have doubled in, but I wasn't really counting. That's a lot of damage. It doesn't. Oh, but we get the poison. Hold on. Wait, that's huge. Wait a minute. That's actually... Okay, it dies next turn. We just double protect. We just have to double protect. And then that's it. And he does have one more Pokemon, but we have Corviknight in the back. Because if we protect this turn, they attack, Floette goes down, right? Does Floette go down? Am I tripping? You know what actually we could do? Moonblast onto Venusaur. We're going to swap into Corviknight. We're going to swap Venusaur out into Corviknight. Okay, doesn't matter. It doesn't go down. If we swap into Corviknight, we could then Tailwind Protect. I think it's Scarfed. I think it's stuck into Electro Web. And it's Aerodactyl. Okay, we need to swap. We're gonna swap. Hyper Voice. I'm a little bit nervous now. Because what does he do? He does another Electro Web. He could go for Tailwind. He could go for dual Wing Beat though as well. If he has Rock Slide, I don't mind that. Okay, it's fine. We get the... Okay. Hold on. Okay. He does go for the dual... Okay. He does have dual Wing Beat. Electro Web does not KO. I don't think we go for a Tailwind. We have leftovers. I mean, we'll live. I think I Tailwind. I could also Ruse, but I mean, I'm gonna Tailwind Protect. This Aerodactyl is super annoying. Yeah, need to protect. He wants to double in. Yeah, that's fine as well. That's fine. The other move I was thinking about was Iron Head into the Aerodactyl, but this works out way better in our favor. And he wants to go for Electro Web. That's going to lower Rotom speed even more. So I need to Iron Head with the Corviknight. That does a lot, though. That does a lot. We could we could Roost. I don't like Roost here, though. If I can get rid of the Aerodactyl, it would be best. Iron Head Giga Drain. It can't protect. We should be faster. No speed drops. Come on. If he goes for the double protect here, he wins. That's good. That's good. That gives us good HP back. That's really, really good. Now Corviknight needs to go next. Oh, we're fine. We're bulk. Oh my god. Oh my god. Okay. Woo. That was good. That was good. And that was a crit. I don't think the crit mattered, but thank you. Thank you for that. Now he does what? Electro Web. Corviknight lives on 2 HP? What? There's no way. And he's -3 speed. Good game. That is game, folks. That is game. This team is crazy just to beat meta Pokemon. That's so good. That's so satisfying. We have a 12-game win streak. We just lost to a giddy old man. Oh my god. What's this at 16K? You love to see it. Thank you guys so much for watching. I hope you guys did enjoy. If you did, make sure to leave a like, subscribe if you're new. Please go check out the Cybertron video. I'll post in the description. His games are a lot more higher, I guess, higher ranked than mine. He is champions. But please do go check it out. Show him some love. He does a great job as well of explaining this team. Thank you guys again so much for watching. I will catch you guys very, very soon. Peace.